Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good evening and everything. I'm slightly tired, but we're good. That's about it. Slightly tired. I couldn't go back to sleep after I got up in the middle of the night to put wood in the stove.
Yeah, that would be hard
Yeah.
once you get woke up and not just like woke up and gone to the bathroom and come back right, but like
Yeah.
have to go outside. I mean, like that would be I don't. Yeah,
Yeah, I have to go downstairs and then looking at like the fire and the glow and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
and sometimes I can go back to sleep and then other times I can't. And like last night, I closed my eyes, but nothing was happening like the whole night. Like my Fitbit says before 2 o'clock, I had like 2.5 hours of sleep. After 2 o'clock, I had 38 minutes of sleep.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Yeah. So,
48 minutes.
yeah. So I was like, yeah, there was no sleep to be had after I got up. Even though I had my eyes closed, it was not happening.
Oh,
And so, what is everybody reading?
are we going in order? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll just start.
Yeah.
So I just started Big Nick Energy. It's a Christmas romance by Morgan Elizabeth because there's actually two that are now called that.
Yes.
This one was last year.
Yeah.
And I like Morgan Elizabeth, so I thought, okay, I thought I would grab it. And then I'm also listening to a thriller, but I might DNF it, but hear me out. It's Close Your Eyes and Count to 10 by Lisa Unger. I actually love no, Blake, it's me. I absolutely love the premise and I'm having a great time.
Good.
So the premise is kind of like they're doing like a reality competition of hide and seek. And like there's like, a money, award at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Which I love this premise and I'm having a good time with it. My issue is totally me because you get point of view from like almost every contestant and I cannot keep them all straight.
Fair enough.
All have their own stories and they're kind of like not all of them, but most of them are like B or C list celebrities. Like maybe they've been on another reality show.
Yeah.
Or, they all have like one, it was an influencer who was really popular and then he did something, was canceled and he's trying to come back. But each point of view, I'm like, okay, now who's Storm? Which one is she? And which one?
Right.
And maybe if I read it with my eyeballs, I might do better because I'm loving the premise. It
Okay.
really is me, but
Yeah.
I can't keep up with the audio. I feel like I've missed so much of it.
Yeah.
And we have to go back and start all over to really know because there's just so many points of view and characters, so many stories. So
And I feel like sometimes those books are great if you really are honed into it. But like if you have other things on your mind or you just aren't vibing at that moment, it's so hard to keep that kind of stuff straight.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, or for those odd people who only read one book at a time.
Right.
You know?
A lot of times when I'm doing audio, I am listening, don't get me wrong, but I'm also doing house chores and stuff like that. And splitting kind of your brain power is one thing in a cozy, and it's another thing for this.
Yes.
So it really is me. So I'm trying to decide whether I want to start it over or if it's just too much as an audio book. But I am enjoying the premise. Don't get me wrong. So that's what I got. Well, stay tuned.
Fair.
Sarah.
Before I get into my books, Blake.
Yeah.
The book is A Bollywood Affair by Sonalia Dev.
Oh, I have that.
It's brilliant on audio.
Okay.
So they were arranged when they were little kids,
Uh-huh.
and the book starts off that she hasn't seen her husband in 20 years.
Okay.
And it's the first book. Storm, listen to this. It's the first book in the Bollywood series. The third book is the one about the heart transplant, which is called A Change of Heart.
Oh, I think I have that one too. I think they were.
So it's a 4-book series. Her books are fabulous. I love them and like I said, on audio, it's fantastic. But anyway.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
You're very welcome. So what I am reading, I finished a book today. I'm super proud of myself. I finished We Wish You a Murderous Christmas by Vicky Delaney.
Ooh, yeah.
I gave it 4.5 stars. I did not see the ending coming. I didn't like it was. I don't guess anyway.
I don't either.
But I was still like, I'm driving in the car to the hospital. Like, wait, what? Like the head turned. I'm like, holy cow. So I wanted something else to read. So I was waiting for the doctor today. I was perusing the library, and I typed in Christmas, and I searched by mystery and available now, and I found A Christmas Party by Georgette Hare.
Oh, fun.
And it sounds like a locked door, like everybody's at a party, and the host of the party is murdered in a room that's locked from the inside.
Oh,
I've not tried one of her mysteries, so I would be interested in.
Yeah, I'll let you know what I do like her romances, but I'm really interested to try one of her mysteries now. But it's not available on audio, but that's okay. I've been reading a lot with my eyeballs lately anyway, so that's what I'm reading tonight. Blake, what are you reading?
Nice. Oh, the other big Nick energy. Can you see this?
Yes.
That's
I love
the
the
other
cover.
one. It's
can't see
Kristen
it, but I'll look
Bailey.
it up.
Kristen Bailey is the other author. And a lot of people have really liked this book too. I've seen a lot of it before it was published. A lot of people got the ARC copy of it and they were excited about it. So that's by Kristen Bailey. I am still sludging away on the same books I was yesterday. So I have the cow mystery. I don't know how I feel about it.
Oh,
We'll see. I don't mind it.
I think I've heard a lot of people like not care for it too.
I have thoughts, but I'll let it shake out before I declare what I think about it. And then I'm still sludging along on this one. It's good. I don't know. I just get like fatigue, and so then I like switch, and then I'm working on this one too. This one's really good, Tiffany. I think you would like it.
that's the one I was asking you about.
Old lady who is the main character, like she's older. She might be, maybe she's not as old as I think, but because I suddenly seem like 90 but she's not that old. But she's like older, and she killed in the past, and now she's killing again.
Is she in a retirement home killing people?
No, but that one was, if you've seen my video today, I did post a video earlier, and I absolutely loved the Autumn Springs Retirement Home Massacre. So Storm, you should read that. It's
Autumn
really
Springs Retirement Home.
Oh. Don't read it, Tiffany.
Okay.
There's a bunch of older characters that I really liked, and they got massacred.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it was graphic.
Oh yeah,
but it was really good. So
Molly Cox Bryan, the one who wrote the Cowbells, has another series, and it is the woman she was a counselor, and now she has a women's shelter. I read book 1, and it was so good.
Okay.
And she like combines this woman. It's not a women's shelter. It's like a women's retreat. But she used to be a counselor. I think she used to work at a women's shelter. I'm getting it mixed up. She was at a women's shelter. Now she started this like women's kind of retreat, and she does like crafts and other different self.
Is it a crafting? It's got like crafting on the cover. I think I have that somewhere.
It's really good.
Okay. Yeah, I've been hoarding all these cozy mysteries because when I see them like $1.99 on Kindle, I over the years I have snatched them up, and now they're not even digitally available. Like they're not digitally available; they're out of print. So I'm like, oh, thank God I bought these when I did. So yeah, because I don't think you can get the Christmas Cowbells book anywhere. I think that's out of print.
Oh wow!
But I could be wrong. But I couldn't find it. So, Roxy, what you got going?
I actually got 2 books going.
Woohoo!
I started one earlier. I did finish Sarah Morgan's book, Merrily Alive, last night. Definitely gave it 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed that one. And then I started Rest Ye Murdered Gentlemen because Sarah was reading the second book. And I was like, well, I want to see what this is about. And I'm 20% into it. And I think I'm going to love this series.
It's a great series.
One of my favorites.
And then I started Her Cowboy for the Holiday by McKenna Lee. This is the first, and this is a new series.
Nice.
So
she is such a great author.
Because I do love her as an author. But I'm only like a couple chapters into that one. But I know I'm going to love that one because of special editions, like my favorite line since Super Romance went away, because that was my favorite. So that's the 2 I got going on because I'm trying to get more into. I don't need help getting into category romance. I've been into category romance, but I'm starting to get into cozy mysteries now.
Yeah, I think you just need to read on categories, or I mean not categories, but cozies till you find your right niche of
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
And
cozy.
I did check out a few. Watch. I checked out that Victoria Thompson Murder on Astor Place. I got that one checked out.
That was a good one.
Because of Tiffany, I checked out 2 Part Sugar, 1 Part Murder. I want to read that one. So but I'm checking all these books out, and I'm like, am I going to get to them anytime soon? And I also have A Spoonful of Murder, the soup book.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And I got the Jennifer Ashley book, Death Below Storm. So you see, y'all influence him, and y'all need to influence my reading taste because I'm trying to change it up because I'm getting burned out on fantasy. I think I've had enough of fantasy books for now.
Yeah.
I've read too much, and it's just they take too long to read, and I'm burned out on it. So
Sometimes it's just fun to have something that you can finish in like a couple of days instead of
Right?
right, definitely.
Is Cajun here? I finished the what was it? 2 holidays, 1.
oh
what was
yeah.
it, Tiffany?
I-
I really liked it. It was
I did too.
by Allie
The
Brady.
neighbors and their electricity goes out.
Yeah, because Cajun
One
goes, I
Night,
thought that
Two
was the next.
Holidays
Yes,
by Allie Brady.
it's so good.
I would highly recommend it, y'all.
Yeah. It was cute, and it's short. So if you want something short to get you in the holiday season, and it has Christmas and Hanukkah, which I really liked how they had that
Ooh.
matchup. So
What was it
Yeah.
called?
One Night, Two Holidays. So one is Christian, one it celebrates Hanukkah, and it was good.
yeah,
I really, really liked it.
I thought it, and especially for the short time, she did a really good job of like making a story and having, because like sometimes when you have those short novellas or short stories, the character, doesn't get too into it, but I thought she did a really good job of telling the story. So
Yeah, it did feel like a full story.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
did.
issue with novellas. Is sometimes I feel like the story's never flushed out because
Right.
they don't have time to.
Right.
And I did feel like this was, hi, baby.
Can I help you?
Squirrel.
It's like, I want to be in on the conversation.
All right. What book are you reading currently, Moo? Nothing? Okay.
Oh, and
Into me.
Blake, I did watch your video today.
Oh, thanks.
But yeah, everybody on the screen are priority watches for me. Y'all really are.
Yeah,
That's,
no, that is
that's
true. I
priority
do.
watches.
I
Oh,
want
and
a bun, like I'm always behind, but I did
I'm so
watch
behind.
of
Stormy will tell you.
this today.
I'm behind on some people, but I try not to be behind on y'all because, yeah.
That's
Well-
my goal for the new year.
My other problem is I have like 3 different Gmails for like work, and like then I have my channel, and then I have a personal one. And if I'm not like on the right one, but I'm watching like one of your videos, I'm like, I can't, and then I forget to like and comment. So I have watched videos. I'm just really bad at like making sure I hit like and comment buttons.
Yeah.
So I get it. So people
Yeah.
are like,
That
I
happens
forget.
a lot to me because I like to watch on the TV.
Yes.
Yes.
And I
Same.
can't comment on the TV.
Yes.
I'm trying to, if I think about it, also be on my phone and
Right.
then comment. But I'm not great at that. But I just prefer it on my TV. And then I'm like, someone's not going to even know I watched.
I
Right.
go
No, I
after
feel
that,
the same
Tiffany.
way.
What I do is I go on my phone and I go through, and anyone that I've watched, I like, and I'll like
Ooh.
put hearts or something.
Okay.
Stormy will tell you she'll probably often get 2 or 3 from me in a row,
Yeah.
and it's only because I bulk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do it at the end of the day or something like that.
Like,
Yeah.
so you go to your history, I mean?
Yeah, well, because
Yeah,
I have it in my
or-
watch later list, so I
Yeah.
just go through my watch later list on whatever I've watched, and
Or
then
you
I
can go through your history.
I
Oh,
commented on it, then I
okay,
can delete
okay.
it out of my watch later, right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But
Missy,
you could
come
also
on,
do
look.
your history if you wanted to. If you didn't want to like do a watch later, just because I don't know if you can put that many in there, right? Like I think they cap you at a
5,000.
certain.
Don't ask me how I know.
So if you don't want to like do that necessarily to, but you could do the history thing too. Either
Yeah.
way, I think you would.
That's how I do it. That's just my personal.
Yeah.
You do you.
Yeah.
It's just a
I
suggestion.
cast it on the TV from my phone, so I'm watching y'all on TV, but I'm also in like, and Storms will have like 20 comments on one video from me because I'm just like commenting as I watch.
And that's great for engagement.
Yeah, and I try to comment back to each one of them that she does.
I hate it because I watch the whole video and then I forget what I was gonna say. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, especially if it's a little bit of a longer video and you're talking about a lot of different things, I have to comment. Or I start the comment as I'm going, and I watch, and then I add to my comment, and then I add to
I like that. It's a good idea.
So I am reading the December Market by Rayanne Thane.
Excellent.
I'm 68% into it, so nice. That one done. I need to start another one of hers that I'm buddy reading with my friend, and I told Barb, I said, I gotta finish this one first. I can't have two Rayanne things going at the same time because they'll be too similar, even though one's Christmas and one's not. I'm like, I'll finish this one first. That's an executive decision because she's already finished the one that we were buddy reading, but I'm like, I have to wait. And so let's see. Hi, Pat says, good evening, everyone. I'll be late coming in reading sprints tonight. A friend of mine picked up a list of books that are too costly on Kindle, and my library doesn't have them either. She went to a book sale over the weekend and found some of my books. Awesome.
Yay.
And I'm reading A Cup of Holiday Fear by Ellie Alexander. I'm 50% in and loving it. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. So thank you, Pat. Great cheerleader. And yes, and see, I already forgot, so it's a good thing she put that on here. It says, hi, everyone. Stay tuned for the announcement of the Around the World Readathon destination. So she may not have the graphic done exactly right at this moment, so I don't know what like the prompts are or anything because she's working on it. But she did tell me what the place was, or destination. And I better go make sure that I get it right.
Well, I'm looking at it now, and I meant to guess. Oh,
that is awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay. Yeah. So our destination for January.
That's my drum roll.
Is Iceland.
Yay.
Where is it?
Iceland.
Iceland. Okay. Sorry. I think you cut out right when I was like listening. Oh, sorry.
What a cool location. That is awesome.
And Melmac's currently reading 5 Furry Familiars by Lynn Cahoon, or 5 in the Kitchen Witch series. Hi, Sock says, Pat, how fun. How are you feeling this evening? And Mary Jo said, just coming on to hit the like button. Thank you. And Sock says to Mary Jo, thank you for the reminder. Yeah. Hit those like that. Hit that thumbs up. And Mary Jo says, also still reading What's Mine and Yours by Naomi Coster. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I'll watch later. All right. And Pat said to Sock, I'm fine. Still no broken bones or bruises. The doctors ordered bed rest for the next couple of days. My friend is not coming over tonight. We are having a heavy snowstorm. Ooh. But that's cool that she's going to be getting you some books.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that no broken bones and bruises. So
yes. Storm, it's going to be 50 degrees, 54 degrees in my neck of the woods tomorrow. Do you have that too?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I'm going to savor it because like this weekend it turns off cold again. And
because like Storm and I are in the same state, but I feel like sometimes we have totally different weather.
Yeah, we're
not that far apart from each other. We're a couple hours, but I always have to check on. But
I think we're far enough apart because you're up.
Yeah, that's true.
More northern.
Yeah, you're more southern. Yeah.
And Barbara says, good afternoon, friends. Reading A Breath of Snow and Ashes, eating mini corn dogs, drinking coffee. And Pat says, the roads are really bad for driving. She's coming over tomorrow. And Sock says, I'm glad it wasn't worse. I hope you have lots of books to keep you occupied. Yeah. Sock says, I haven't decided what to read yet.
Thank you.
And Pat says, the Socks, I have a lot on my Kindle and downloaded it from 2 libraries.
Perfect.
You've got plenty to read. That's good. Hi, Annie says, hi, all. I'm reading This Year It Will Be Different by Maeve Binchy, anthology about less than perfect Christmases. Nice. And Esther Jane says, good evening. I'm still reading The Christmas Pony by Melanie Carson. It's going to be down a 9 tonight.
Oof.
I looked. It's currently 5 Fahrenheit outside right now.
Yuck. See, and I'm like, it's gonna be 15 on Friday night.
It still feels more impressive when I say it's negative 15 Celsius outside
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, that sounds very impressive.
Yeah.
I know. I automatically go, oh, that's like really cold. But then I'm like, wait, I have to go
That's
check.
not Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Impressive, nightmarish potato.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys are all picturing like nuclear winter, and it's just like I was out in short pants today, you know?
I made a comment on your video because you were like sitting in the car and you're
With my
like,
hat
"Well,
on
it's
and
not
yeah."
really that cold, really." And I'm like, yeah, only somebody up north would be like,
Let's say that, yeah.
Well, it's funny. I would come home. I went to school in Illinois, but closer up by Chicago, not completely, but closer. And it was always like 20 degrees colder up where I was. So I would come home for break. And my sister, one time it was spring break. She was on the driveway sunbathing in a bikini and it was like 60 degrees. And I had just came back from like a middle central Illinois and it was like 20 degrees. I was like, what in the world are we living in? It was wild. She was out tanning. She had lotion on. She's like, it's 60 degrees in January. I mean, in March, it's great. And I was like, okay. So you never know with weather.
Nope.
And Pat had kielbasa with rice.
Ooh, very nice.
Here.
And hi, Mother Goose Librarian says, hey, gang. Tonight I'll be reading A Very Vintage Christmas by Tilly Tennant and prepping items for my holiday collage book.
Oh, I love that, Amy.
She's
Hi,
a great
Pat.
author.
Says, happy Monday, friends. Currently reading A Man Called O and The Air Affair, all the Walking Wednesdays there.
Ooh, nice, Pat.
Hi, Toya. Says, hi, all. Reading Murder on the Yuletide Express and a nice hot bowl of beef stew from yesterday because it's cold.
That sounds good.
That sounds real.
And Cajun says, hi, everyone. Reading
Yay!
Murdered Gentleman. I think we've got a bingo with that series.
Well, and Roxy's that's the one Roxy's reading, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to like start it too because I'm going to start. I've read that one, but I don't remember anything from it, and I want to like read the series because I was gifted a whole bunch of the actual books,
Oh, nice.
and I need to like get.
And their covers are just so perfect.
yeah, they're really pretty.
I want to own them physically.
Yeah,
And I kept saying the dog was a bull mastiff. It's a Saint Bernard.
yeah.
And it's just a baby in the
I was
beginning.
screaming at you. It's a Saint Bernard.
I know.
Like,
I said Beethoven the dog, but I couldn't remember what Beethoven was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I forgot about that movie.
Yeah. And Cajun says, yay, a new month. Hi, Lee says, hi, everyone. Hoping to finish up my book tonight, Christmas at the Restaurant by Pamela Kelly.
Lee,
Well,
we
that's
need
on
to talk
Kindle
about that.
Unlimited, I think.
Yeah, I love Pamela Kelly.
One of the videos I watched today was Lee's rant on The Last Mrs. Parrish.
Oh, yeah.
that was
I watched that
wonderful.
the other day. Yeah, it was fun.
Which, I know how much she loves that series.
Yeah,
So
right.
I mean, I understand like when you're devastated, like that it's just not going to work. But when you're so excited,
You're really excited about it, and then you see
Yeah.
who the choices are for the people
what
that's going to start, and then you're like, oh.
yeah. So I know she loves that series so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll read a couple more comments, then we need to jump into a sprint. So Cajun says, to Pat, glad you were doing okay, no bruises.
Yes. Yeah.
And Anita says, season's greetings, everyone. Tonight I'm reading A Deadly Night, Oh Deadly Night by Vicki Delaney. So maybe it'll be a Vicki Delaney, like, bingo,
I
since
feel like this time of year we're going to get a lot of that series. We're going to get a lot of the Jacqueline Frost. You know what I mean?
because that's like the same series, different book, but same thing.
That's right.
For sure.
And hi, Emily says, hi, everyone. It was a day. Sigh. Just not.
No.
I'm sorry, Emily.
And it's like pretty cold up there where you are, isn't it, Emily? Because I was like watching the news and like it sounded cold anyway.
I think it is.
And Kim says, hi, y'all. Not reading right now. Have felt good, so resting. Oh, I hope you get to feeling better. Kat says, good evening. I love that graphic. Very cozy as long as there's a roaring fire and comfy chair inside. I'm reading Killer Kung Pao by Vivian Chen tonight.
I love that.
Excellent.
And I'm really liking your new graphics storm with you with the Grinch. I think it's absolutely delightful.
You can thank Roxy.
I was gonna say, is
I
that
love
Roxy
them so
inspired?
much.
She sent me the first one, and everybody's like, "I love your graphic." I said, "Now you've got to make all of them now because everybody."
See what you did, Roxy? Have
Right.
you?
I
You're
think,
very good at it.
she's good. I think she's good up to day 12.
Yep, I've got up to day 12. Yep.
Nice.
And then I'll start making
Good
more.
at it, Roxy.
If you've seen Stormy, the Grinch guy who's at Universal Studios, have you seen these on Instagram? Like, search the Grinch at Universal.
Yeah, they're funny.
Hilarious, the clips. I
I've
think of you
seen a
every time I
Grinch
see it.
on. I've seen a Grinch. I don't know if it's the same one, but I have seen one.
Do a search because people film him and he is unbelievably amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
So hilarious.
And Emily says I have a sink full of dishes I need to wash, and my dishwasher is my two hands.
I feel
My
you.
dishwasher
Oh.
is my two hands as well.
Mine too.
We used to have a dishwasher, but it went out, and we just haven't had the money to buy another one. So washing two hands. It's like we used to do it whenever I was younger. I guess we can still do it now.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to read to the top of the hour.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And so happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading.
Happy reading.
So how'd everybody do? Sorry, Tiffany. I even tried to say it really softly.
It was me. I was in a total 6. I am at 11% in Big Nick energy, and the main. So the starts out, and this guy's on the phone with his son. He had his son very, very, very young, and he said, like, what are you doing tonight? And he's like, I'm going on a date and with this older woman. And his dad's like, this is not a good idea. Anyways, he goes on this date. They only go on one date. He realizes that they're better off friends, but he thinks that she's really good for his dad. And so he takes her and her kids home to his dad. But his dad meets him, and he immediately says to the kids, I'm sorry I don't have Elf on the Shelf here. And the mom's like, and he tells them all about it, and she's like hid it from them for years. They've never known what it is. And so she's like, ah! It was hysterical.
Oh, that's funny.
Are you kidding me? She's like, it was really funny. So I'm enjoying it.
Yay. I got halfway through the first chapter of A Christmas Party by Georgette Hare. I looked it up. It was written in 1941, so I am reading a older book, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
But these ones, I find you have to read a bit slower because the writing is very, very different compared to modern day. So, yeah. It's going to be a slower one, but I think I'm going to like it.
To absorb everything that's going on.
And unfortunately, I did look, and it is 6th in a series.
I was wondering because I knew she had like a mystery series.
Yeah, it's the inspectors from Scotland Yard, so I guess it's just all of his. It'd be like a Perot, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's that big a deal, but whatever.
Is it my turn?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Hi, Lee. Sorry, I had to say.
Hello.
Hi. I know. I told her. I said, "You want to come on? I know Blake would be so excited."
Yeah.
I just want to point out in the chat, in private chat, I said hi Lee with like 5 exclamation points. She said hi Tiffany with 1.
Because she really wanted to see me, Tiffany. That's what it is. I am the draw tonight.
But, I mean, true.
Just kidding.
I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
You know I love you, Tiffany. Stop
I
that.
know. I'm totally teasing. One explanation point I thought was pretty good for Lee because
Yeah, I know, right?
you know, I'm totally teasing, but I just thought it was so funny because I'm like, "Hi, Lee," and she's like, "Hey, Tiffany."
Calm yourself
You know,
down.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I feel like
I
that's
just thought that was
totally
so
how it
funny.
would be. If you guys was to meet, you would be all like,
100%.
you'd be like, "Hi, Tiffany."
Hey.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, Blake.
No, you're fine. I decided, well, I switched some laundry, but I also decided last minute that I wanted to actually finish the Goodreads like fall challenge. So I had like 4 banners or badges I have to find left. So I decided to start a memoir to fit one of the challenges. And I'm reading Awake. I started Awake by Jen Hatmaker. So
Okay, cool.
it goes. Yeah. Roxy, how'd you do?
I got to page 78 of Reshi Murder Gentleman.
Excellent.
As I always say, really enjoying it. I need to find new words. As I always say that.
That's what I said today. I was like,
I was gonna say, were you saying something? I gotta quit saying it's good or something.
I did. I kept saying, "Oh, this is great. I love it," or "It's good," or something, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta figure that out."
Well,
That and you said you like rate almost everything 5 stars. I'm the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do too.
Everything's 5 stars. Unless
Everything
it's
either 5 stars, 1 star, or DNF. Sometimes
Right.
I'll throw in a 3 star just to shake things up a bit.
Right. And I have to say, like, there's no shade to a friend, and I think I said it in my video. My friend, she gives everything 3 stars, and to me, it's like, do you like reading? Like, I have to. I mean, like, I get like 3 stars, but like, she never gives anything like above a 3 star. And I'm like, if everything to me was like okay, I don't know if I would continue to read. You know what I mean? I have to have that like variety of liking something.
Did you see my comment? Because I said,
No, not yet.
I was like, I have a hard time with rating. I quit like saying what I rate things because I noticed that every time I will say like, it's 4 stars, it was okay.
Yeah.
It's 3 stars. It was 3 stars. It's okay.
It's okay.
Everything's okay.
I think next year I want to be like, is this worth your time or is it not worth your time?
Yeah.
That would be
When I'm
fair.
rating books, like, you know what I mean? Because there was one year I read 275 books and I think I only had 25-star reads. And not that I didn't enjoy the books. I enjoyed the books, but I am such a hard 5-star rater. So,
Oh, and
you
I
know,
give them out like candy. I'm like 5 stars for
yeah,
everyone.
you get 5 stars and you get 5 stars.
I'm the Oprah of Goodreads.
I need to give out more 5, but I think I give out mostly 4.
I tend to be at 4, 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want everything to be a 5-star, and I just read for fun. So unless something happens, it's going to be a 5-star, because it's kind of like when you start out at school and you start with an A+. That's kind of how I feel about.
That's how I feel. Mm-hmm.
You know?
Exactly.
So
Yeah, I think I start out at about 3-star, and then it's either going to go up or down.
And that works out too. I mean, that one's kind of
For
the
me,
same.
I feel my 4.5 is everybody else's 5, and my 5 is everybody else's when they do a 6-star. You know what I mean? That's what my rating in my head tends to be. So,
What are you reading, Lee?
yes.
I am reading Christmas at the Restaurant by Pamela Kelly. It's part of the Beach Plum Cove series. It's a little spin-off.
Nice.
And I have 71% read.
nice. Are you enjoying it?
Yes. I love her series. I just feel like the series is so cozy series and like the Christmas vibes right now. And they do something in Nantucket called the Christmas Stroll, like in every Nantucket book I've ever read. So I imagine it's a real thing.
Yeah.
And they just did that. So, you know, people were finding love, finding crushes. So it was very
Aw.
Very cute. I've read a couple by her and I've enjoyed them.
I really like her.
I've never heard of her, but that sounds
I
fun.
think I read the Nantucket in the first book. I think I read. I need to get back into her.
That might be what I
Yeah.
read.
It's a good series. I like it. What about you, Storm?
I got to 77% in the December market, so
Excellent.
Nice.
And let's see. Oh, and planned Christmas because my aunt called and was like, "It's getting, you know, her family is expanding. Like her daughter's kids are now married, and you know, and all that stuff, and so everything's expanding. So she's like, it's getting hard to figure out where, you know, when to have it or whatever. So we're having Christmas on the 20th. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it works.
And everything. And I'm like, hey, it works as long as there's good food there. We don't care. I mean, I know it gets harder and harder, and Dad doesn't care as long as there's ham. She's like, we're having the ham and the turkey and all that stuff this time. And I'm like, thank goodness. No tacos. And so Kim says, my dad is still in the hospital, still waiting for the drainage to completely stop. Oh, I hope that gets done quickly.
Can you stop?
Cajun says, Emily, sorry it was a bad day. Yeah. And Cajun says, Kim, hope that you feel better and that your dad improves soon.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Mike Carmen says, hiya, crew. Esther Jane said, sometimes I get up and Storm is trying to go back to sleep. Yeah. She like emailed me. She's like, you must be up putting wood in the stove because you can see what time I like messaged back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Esther will say she'll comment on one of my videos and like within seconds I reply back and she's like, you must wake up early, and I'm like, I just wake up a lot.
I figured you'd probably be like, I haven't gone to bed yet.
That too.
Yeah.
So sometimes I haven't gone to bed yet. Sometimes I just sleep like a cat. Pretty much, I take naps.
Whatever works. Yeah.
One of my aunts used to run on about like 3 hours of sleep. That's all she ever did. She never really. And I'm like, how on earth do you do that? Because I'm like zombie. And Rena said, hey y'all, trying to decide what to read next, but it's going to be Christmas themed. And Kim says, thanks, Cajun. I have a cousin who tried to call me a couple of times and we are playing phone tag. I hate that. And Nadine says, hi, I'm reading The Forgetful Bride by Debbie May Comer, or maybe A Wonderful Christmas Crime by Jacqueline Frost. I have it on audio. Me with audio is struggling. I prefer physical or ebook. And Barb says, "We read. Who reads one book at a time?"
I don't know, Miss. I got 28 going on currently. I guess
Legit.
I forgot about that.
and Anita's laughing at her. And she says, "Storm, have you read the Bonanza books, the ones from the TV show from the 60s?" I haven't, but I swear that in a tub somewhere I have a couple of them. That
I didn't know Bonanza had books.
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
there's some Bonanza books, and
I know that.
and I looked up the first one just to like see what it was, and boy, they want a pretty penny for that if you want to buy it somewhere.
Oh,
Wow.
But I swear I do think I have a couple of them, because one time, I think last year, there was some books that I wanted in a box, and they were all like kind of Western and historical type themed, kind of Westerny type. And it was $10 for the whole box. And I swear there were some Bonanza in it. And I think I kept them and put them in another box. I just don't know where. But I'm like, I think I held them. Because I got some Hopalong Cassidy as well in that same box. And Angel says, "Hi everyone, I am starting Slashing Through the Snow by Jacqueline Frost. Dinner was chicken nuggets in the fridge." Hey, I had chicken nuggets tonight too. Finished Jingle All the Way by Debbie Maycomer last night.
Nice.
I read that one. And Caden says, "Interesting. I wonder if when a book goes out of print, if the ebooks and audiobooks are withdrawn from the sales and libraries."
Ooh, I don't know. I know they won't be withdrawn from, like, the physical copies will not be withdrawn from libraries. They might not be able to renew the digital license. So they might lose digital copies if those go away. Because they don't own those. It's just like us, where we don't own
The library copies might go away if nobody's reading them and they decide to.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. We did that all the time. Like, if there was low circulation, because you have to make room for
the
current
new
books,
stuff.
so you just
Sorry, Mo.
you have to get rid of them. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I would think that, like, you couldn't buy more copies of them, because did you guys know that if you have large print is only one run? They only print it once. So
I didn't know that.
I did know that.
yeah, it's only a one print run. So because then they're super hard to maintain, because they're just a lot really circulated. So once they get destroyed or worn down or whatever the case is, and they can't be repaired and they are taken out of the system, they cannot rebuy those. I always think it's interesting. Yeah. So, because they only have one printing. I mean, you could maybe find them if, like, the warehouses or publishers still have them in stock, but they only do one run. So, yeah, interesting.
I don't know. I swear, I feel like sometimes with my favorite authors, I just need to check out all their books.
Yes,
so that they
absolutely.
stay there.
No,
They
do that.
just-
Like,
you know.
I think Elizabeth has said it in past videos. Absolutely check out books if you are afraid that they're going to get taken out of your library system.
100%.
Keep them for your time allotted, and then return them, or you could even return them sooner. Like, just that checkout. It doesn't matter how long it's been. That checkout counts.
Yeah.
So.
And Cajun says, "Interesting." Oh, wait, I read that one. Emily says, "Deroxy is why I alternate between fantasy and cozy or romantic type break." Cajun says, "Yay, Mike, it was cute. It did have some spice, but it didn't take over." And
I
just
know.
the scenes.
I agree.
Everybody seeing a kitty?
Yes. You can have her if you want.
Cajun says, "You can make a watch list so you can use more than watch later. There seems to be no limit to a different number of playlists that you can create."
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I created a playlist for my 2 on Tuesday, and I'm like, I keep forgetting to insert it on like the brand new one so that if people want to look. But I thought that's the only playlist I've ever made of any of my videos, because I thought, well, that would be a little bit more convenient for people if they just want to like binge this.
If you want the trick for that, Storm, when you're uploading your new video and you go to put the title in, it'll say something like use an old video.
Yeah.
So like if I'm doing my dailies, I'll just pick that, and then it'll automatically drop it into the playlist, whatever you've used for that video. So like make sure you put it in, like when you do your 2 on Tuesday tomorrow, pick it to go in your playlist, and then the next week just copy that video, change the title, and it'll drop it into that playlist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Fun fact.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Okay, it's not just me. Thank you, Lee.
I didn't know that. And Cajun says, Iceland, dang, just read a book set there.
It always happens that way.
Yeah. And Kim says, I have 3,067 in my watch later, the original.
Jeez.
I feel you. Well, you know, it's just the amount of people I'm subscribed to, and
It's
itself.
true.
Yeah,
Well, you know what I did? I deleted my history of my YouTube history. I deleted it, and boy, did that discombobulate everything. Because now I'm getting people that I must have subbed to that I don't remember, coming up and popping up, and then ones that I watch all the time are never there, and so I'm having to look people up.
Well, that's, oh my
Don't
goodness.
ever erase your history. Because now I know that YouTube uses the ones that you watch the most, they put them out, push them out a lot, and everything. And so yeah, I've lost all those people, and now I'm getting all these new people instead of the ones that I normally watch. And Melmac says, I just finished the Iceland prompt flyer. I just have to give it a once over, proofread it before I post it. I'm running late with this one because this past week was crazy busy with holiday break.
You're not late. We appreciate all that you do because it is
100%.
actually amazing. All the work you put into it. Thank you so much for doing it. It's amazing.
Yeah. And Mia says, Pat, hope you'll be there soon. Hi, Kristen says, hey, y'all. Emily says, it felt warm today. When I left work, it was 24 degrees and it was 9. Oh. It always makes a difference. You know, it's always funny how, a temperature that would be so cold in the summertime feels so warm in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
And Anita says, I had pesto pasta today for dinner. Mm-hmm. Hi, Casper. Casper's Mystery Corner. And he has a channel if you haven't subscribed.
So Brian, his channel, Casper's his little bird that sits on his shoulder and does videos with him.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Yeah, he's adorable. Yeah.
His videos are another one that I feel like should do better than they do because he does these really cool edits within his videos. You should definitely check him out.
And he has a nice, calm voice too.
You know, I think he's great, but his little birdie Casper is adorable.
Yes. It says, hi, ladies. I will be reading The Santa Suit by Mary Kay Andrews for my library book club. I was going to say, I was like, Lee likes her.
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
I read that one a couple years ago. It was super adorable.
It was good. Yeah.
I need to try. I haven't tried that author, and I keep thinking I'm going to try that one that he's reading, and I haven't.
It's a good start because it's like a novella.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Christina says, hi, Storm, Tiffany, Sarah, Roxy, Blake. Hope you are staying cozy.
Of course.
We're saying hi to her. And Pat says, be right back. Your care nurse came in to give her medication. And Kristen says, yes, I love Storm with the graphics and the Grinch calendar. Yeah. I showed my dad all the graphics. I said, see what Roxy has made. I showed him all the ones up to the 12th that I have. So he was laughing. He was because I was showing them, I'm like, look at her on a gator or whatever it was. And Christina says, hi, Pat, Malmac, Mary Jo, Barbara, Ann, Esther, Jane, Amy, Kat, Toy, Cajun, Lee, Anita, Emily, Kim, Cav, Rena, Nadine, Angel, Kristen, Casper, and anyone I missed. And then remember, even snowmen need water. Have a cup of holiday cheer and Christmas cookie or two. Check the laundry, take a bed stretch, and share cozy blessings with a like button.
I love it.
I love it.
Hi.
Holiday.
And hi, Molly says, stopping in to hit the like button. Thank you. And Pat says, okay, the care nurse is gone. I have a personal question to ask. This care nurse gave me a shot in the butt instead of my arm. I asked why, and she said it depends on the medication. Is that true?
100%.
I looked it up, and there are some that it says they have to give it into the muscle, like, I guess.
Into the muscle, or in certain cases, I've had to put them in the stomach or the thigh because you're less chance of hitting a vital organ with the needle.
Yeah, and I'm like, I guess that's a big muscle. So yeah, it's not
More
great.
fat. More fat or more muscle?
I have 2 shots that I have to do for my autoimmune stuff. One's weekly and one's every other week, and they have to go in certain spots. Like I can't do them. And I guess I think it's maybe all the things that y'all are saying. I don't know why. They just told me this only do it and go back and forth between like it's the thigh. So it's like do one and then the next week do it in the other.
Yep.
But they're very particular. They're like, don't do it anywhere else. So
that medication in the book made her sleepy, so she went to sleep.
I'm gonna give you a shot. I've had a different, like it was different medicine in my arm. Why do some hurt and some don't? It's like is it the medicine that stings and not the needle?
100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because sometimes it won't hurt, sometimes it'll hurt. Like I was like, well, why that one hurt and the other one didn't?
That's like when you get like the flu shot. A lot of times it hurts your arm aches for a while or whatever.
When somebody asked, I think I mentioned it in one of my vlogs the other day, but when I have this TAPA procedure done every week now, when they freeze the area first, it's 30 seconds, and I have to count back in my head when that needle goes in because it's 30 seconds of just burning like a bee sting, and it's just and you tense up, and the nurse is just relax. I'm like, you relax.
Oh, that's horrible, Sarah. I'm sorry.
It's the worst part because if they don't do that, the rest of it hurts a hell of a lot more. That's what I always think about.
And Cajun got to 42% and having a first glass of eggnog of the season.
Nice.
You enjoy that, Cajun.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Are you a fan of eggnog?
I love eggnog. Like I'll buy a half gallon and it'll be gone by the end of the day. And I know that's not healthy and that's way too much eggnog. That's why I really can't buy it because I'll drink it all in one sitting.
I don't know. I've never.
Not without. I don't like it with alcohol because I'm not much of an alcohol person. I just drink the eggnog.
Yeah.
Yeah. No alcohol. I don't need alcohol. I'm crazy enough.
That's what I always say.
And so Emily got 12 pages of Empire Storm done, and Kat finished her walk, stretch, shower, loaded the dishwasher, and made it to 34%. And the man called O, and switched to the airfare on the next sprint.
Good job. That was like majorly productive.
Nice. Casper got 3 chapters done, and okay, his name's Brian. Is that what you said? Yeah. I can't remember people's names until I've said them like a ton of times, or I hear him say it or whatever, and so I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people that call. Well, I know Esther's name is Esther, but some people like I just call them their screen name. I do not know their names.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
Until I've heard it like several times and I'm confident in it, then I don't. It's like I don't want to call them by their like wrong name or something.
Yeah.
And Angel says that's a very funny for it being in a book, Tiffany, about Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah, I was giggling because she was like, I've been able to keep that from them and then it was in like the first 30 seconds. He's like, oh, are you guys gonna miss doing Elf on the Shelf, or did you bring it? And they're like, what? And she's like, and he's like just talking away. It was so funny. It was so funny.
And Kristen says, so I'm reading The Highlander's Promise by Lindsay Sands, and I had to check the copyright to see when it was published. 2018, really? Mm-hmm. And Bar says, I just thought if you all have 3 more people come on, we could play Hollywood Square. I am at my limit. Mm-hmm. I have the free version. I am at my limit.
Oh, the free version, you can only have 6 people, 5 people?
So. Yeah.
6.
Yeah. 6.
Yep. And Emily says a 3 of 5 is 60. A 3 out of 5 is a 60% in school grades. That is barely passing. And Kristen says, I like that idea, Sarah. And I give 5 stars for how I like it.
There you go.
That's how I am.
I'm
Well,
like,
I think I second guess myself.
Explain it because I rate with my heart and my vibe.
And that's
That's what I do.
I'm
And
with you
sometimes I second guess myself because some people, everybody rates differently. Some people are very critical, and I'm like, I'm not seeing what other people are seeing, because as long as there's nothing like too much problem, most of the time I'll miss any minor problems.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Well, that's like why when somebody asks me about like certain content in a book or whatever it is, I'm like, I don't remember, because a lot of times I just don't remember that stuff. I don't remember things that were in it. If there was something problematic in it, sometimes I don't remember it because I'm just reading it for fun. I'm not, you know, if there's something, unless it's something I absolutely hate,
Right.
or whatever, it just kind of goes in and out, and I don't remember.
I hate it when people ask me in the store, like, "Oh, is this spicy?" I'm like, I don't remember. Like, it's a romance book. There's probably some open door scene at this point, and most of the books on the floor, but I can't tell you what. And everybody's different. We've talked about this.
Yeah, 100%.
So I can't.
Well, and see, like everybody always talks about Debbie Maycomer's books are always clean and things like that, or sweet. But the other day, Elizabeth said that in her nonfiction book that she read, that some publishers were pushing her to put some spice content into some of her books. So some of her
early books. I think her really early books were a little spicy.
Because that's what Harlequin wanted. And
her early books weren't, because I've read her very first book and it was a Christian fiction.
This is true. She did write a lot for Christian fiction.
And everything. Her early ones, I don't think, but I think when she started going into like the special edition.
When she wrote for special edition, yes, because they required it, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I have a book that is a reprint, and the cover of it, it's like, that doesn't look like a Debbie book. And y'all be seeing it tomorrow because I'm using her on my 2 on Tuesday.
Yay.
I figured, I'm like, I got to give a shout out. It's Debbie December.
Right.
Yeah, she wrote for a line called Silhouette Inspirations.
Yes.
I plugged Debbie December in a comment, and then I thought, oh, maybe this lady might not even know what I'm talking about. So I don't. I was like, I probably shouldn't plug random readathons. I mean, maybe I can, but I didn't. This lady was like, what? I was like, never mind.
Well, I would be like, she'd be like, what's that? And I'd be like, well, that's where you read Debbie Maycomer.
Yeah.
There we go. I should just explain myself.
I say a lot of things that people don't understand. I just go with it.
There you go.
Cajun says everything starts out possibly being 5 stars for me. 3 for me is a good book, but I do need something between 2 and 3. Some things aren't quite 3, but they're not a 2. Yeah. Yeah. And another kitty sighting. And I read one book at a time. Says
there you go.
Got to be the oddball, Christina. And Barbara says I do only read one book at a time. Yeah, Esther Jane is a one booker. Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you said Barbara, and I was like, Barbara, she definitely reads multiple books at a time.
I'm literally picturing Barbara there with like a book in each hand, reading tandem, you know.
Right.
One here, one in the lap.
And one on audio in her ears.
And says, hello, Story, Tiffany, Sarah, Lee, Roxy, Blake, and everyone in the chat. And I guess we should probably do another reading sprint. We've been really chatty lately.
That's not a bad thing.
No,
this is my social time.
Yeah.
Same.
And
I'm usually home.
Michelle says, hi, friends. Currently out of town, but wanted to stop in and pop the like button. Dinner was Charlie's.
Nice.
Oh.
She's gone somewhere where it's cold. And it says, I'm reading the same stuff, different day.
There you go.
I feel you.
Yep.
A lot of people saying, I can skip all those. And King says, no, sorry, I meant you can make something similar to a watch later and can add stuff you want to watch to it. Hit save, then new playlist, and then add ones you want to watch to it. Yeah, so like you can make a cozy mystery people, you know, put them all, separate them out to make different lists if you wanted to. And Brian says, thank you for the compliments.
Absolutely.
And Lewis says, for all the Debbie fans, I just posted a video today showing all my vintage category books by her.
Ooh.
Tiffany, where did you find the list you sent us?
That
I compiled it.
I put it. I thought I told you guys. Sarah did.
You probably did, but you know, that was how many like comments ago. So
Thank you for giving me a job to do. I appreciated it.
But I definitely put it in my video because it was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. It's going to be helpful for me in the new year when I hopefully do a video. So
yeah, if we didn't like screenshot it when it was mentioned in the Voxer, it's like 100 like
and if anybody needs the list, I do have it saved on my Google Drive.
Sarah,
I may need that because it's like.
Let me know, Stormy, and I'm happy to send it to you. I can
I'm sorry, Sarah.
Go ahead.
No, the comments don't eventually disappear after some time in Voxer.
If you have the free account, yeah, after a while they'll disappear.
Okay. Oh, that picture I sent y'all needs to go away.
Oh, you have a while for that.
Yeah.
Sarah, if you can, I mean, if you're interested, you should put that video up before the end of the year, and I'll definitely link it to like Debbie December stuff.
I'll try, or maybe I'll hold off and I'll put it out for next year.
That could be too. Yeah. I mean, I was just making this because then I could.
Yeah, this December is just if I can get out my dailies, I'm good this year. So,
totally.
Yeah.
We're going to do a shorter one and go to 50. So
okay,
10-2 Storm.
Yeah, 10-2. So happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading, everybody.
So how'd everybody do?
What happened?
Tiffany got scared.
I got
Oh,
Tiffany
again?
again.
I didn't notice.
I don't know what it is about tonight.
You're right into your book, Tiffany.
I guess so.
It must be really good.
Speaking of that, I got to 21%. I'm really enjoying it. It's very, very, very funny and definitely kind of rom-com-y so far. So yeah.
It sounds fun.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I have a question really quick for anybody. I sent a message to Blake, but anybody who has Audible, I just got Audible back after not having it for a long time.
Yeah.
How do I search just the Plus catalog easily?
It's not easy.
It's not.
That's why I'm not
it's
finding
horrible.
it. Like I keep trying to and I mean, even if it's not easy, I can't figure out it's not showing me what I want.
Go on the website, like go on your computer and try. You might be able to filter it better that way.
Okay.
Because it's really hard on your phone.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna be blunt. It's not good.
Well, I'm glad it's not just me because sometimes I'm like
I feel that way too. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not do any reading that sprint. I messaged my doctor and had to double check and recall the message because they ask you to put a subject in, and instead of putting Wednesday appointment, I put wedding appointment. So, thank you very much, spell check or whatever it is, like autocorrect. The doctor's probably like, I'm sorry, what?
I got to 12% in Awake, and I really like it, and I think I'll finish it probably tonight or early tomorrow, depending on how long I live. It's a short, I think it's like 7 hours, but I listen to things at like almost 2 speed. So you get through things pretty quickly. So good. How'd you do, Roxy?
I got 12% into Her Cowboy for the Holiday by McKenna Lee. I switched my books from last sprint, and as usual, I'm really enjoying it.
I really want to read that one.
It's really good. This one's a fake dating.
Oh,
okay.
I love fake dating.
So yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Excellent.
I gotta stay away from romances. We keep getting these like opportunities to possibly host cowboy romance authors, and I keep suggesting like mechanical bull riding and like line dancing for the events, and my boss is like, no. He's like, insurance, that we need insurance for mechanical bull riding, and I'm like, it's fine.
Put cushions all around. So
Right.
I love the idea.
Right? I thought it would be so much fun. That's why I am the idea person and she is the realist.
The veto person.
Yeah, she gotta keep me on a leash when it comes to stuff like that. I'm like, you gotta keep me reined in.
We have those at work too, the idea people and the person that's like, yeah, but
right.
The realist.
Yes.
Yeah. I got to 80%. We've just met some of the mean girls, because we have to have that part. So let's get through that.
Yeah.
What about you, Storm?
I a lot, but I think I'm about 84%, somewhere around there.
Well done.
I know it said I had 48 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's going to scare me.
So.
Garrett just came up. Sorry. He's playing with his 3D printer again, and he just did this.
Oh,
cool.
He's like, he's going to hang it. He's showing like he's going to hang it in the bedroom. I'm like, no, because I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night. It's going to scare the crap out of me. Make it into a nightlight, Tiffany suggests.
Yeah.
He's laughing.
Hi, Garrett.
The girls say hello. Put your hand in. There's the hand.
And so Emily says I give a shot once a month for my high school, and I have to do it in my stomach. Yeah.
Oh, the stomach is
See, I know everybody says, well, you'll get used to it, but I just don't think I can. I'd have to have somebody else do it. Like Dad would have to like poke my stomach or where. If he wants to get tested for like blood sugar, I'm like, here, Dad. I can't do it. I can't poke myself with the needle.
I did it for a year, or no, 6 months. I had to do the stomach for the blood thinners that I was on. And they said stomach or thigh. And I'm like, the thigh for some reason bothered me. But then in hospital, they're like, let's do your thigh. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so much easier. You don't have to pinch all that fat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, I just don't think I can do it yet. Like,
Yeah, I asked Garrett to do it the first time. He's like, "That's not what I signed up for."
yeah, that'll like put that, and I even have to look away. I'm just like,
Yeah, no.
I'm okay with people giving me shots, poking me with needles, but I can't do it myself. I don't think I could do it to myself.
I don't even like people poking me with needles because, like, when I was 8 years old, I was on record at this one like clinic for saying, "No, you're not giving me no shot. I want pills."
I'm the exact opposite. I'm like, just shoot me up, man. I don't want to. I don't want to.
care.
Oh, I was in today, and she's looking at my veins, and she's like, "I don't know." And I turned my hands over. I'm like, "If you got to use these, you go right ahead. Let's just get it done."
I'm with you.
Yep.
I finally got Dad to do that. I'm like, he comes out looking like, a pincushion, and it takes forever and things. And I'm like, they're going to probably just go get it the best out of your hand.
Just start there. It saves everybody.
Just do it and get it over. I know it hurts, but just do it and get it over with. You'll be out of here a lot quicker. You go in there. It's not supposed to take that long. And about an hour later, he comes out because 5 different people have been trying to poke on him.
That's right.
It's like, just let them do that. This one, she'll like after the 3rd attempt, she's like, "Nope, I can't. I'm not doing it." She hands it off to somebody else. And so Annie says the lidocaine can be buffered or not, is what a nurse told me. If it's not buffered, it stings more.
Oh.
And Anita says, I like vanilla spice eggnog. Nemai says, I once had medication when I was in the hospital that deteriorated my vein.
Yep.
I got 8 IV injections of it. On the 4th dose, they were supposed to switch to a new vein, but I got bad
that happened to me with the hydromorphone. That burned like fire when I was in the hospital. I feel like
Nadine says, I like eggnog, and the noggier, the better.
You're like my father-in-law.
The noggier, the better.
And here you go. Esther Jane says Roxy, but in real life, my name is Linda.
Wild.
Trust me, the first time she like emailed me and signed her name, I'm like,
who's Linda?
Linda.
I thought her name was who's Esther then?
That's her online persona.
Let's start rumors. It's her OnlyFans.
It's her stage name. And I mean stage like performer, not.
Yeah. Not what Sarah means.
Still not sounding like I meant like acting like, and then I realized that sounds so different. Never mind. I retract everything I just said. Barbara, keep your mouth shut. Barbara, don't say anything.
You mean acting on the stage, not on the pole. We got it.
I did, but it did not sound like that when I said it. So I apologize. I did mean the stage acting.
And Emily says, on the 6th dose of the meds after having ice pack on the site, the nurse going super slow and tears streaming down my face for 30 minutes, swearing from the pain, I demanded that they switch veins. Yeah. Cajun says, after my surgery, I sneezed one day and it dislodged my feeding tube. It went into my nose. And we had to reinsert it, and there was a reason they put it in while you were still under.
Yeah, one time when I was much younger, I wasn't eating, and they threatened to put it in. And that was enough for me to get me to eat.
Oh, yeah.
And Elizabeth says, Esther Jane, I was totally going to tell her that, but then I wondered if it was a secret.
She's a secret spy for MI6.
And Elizabeth says, Blake, always feel free to plug all of our random readathons.
Yeah, yes.
And Jill says, hi, ladies. I just watched Blake's video.
Yeah, thank you.
And Debbie says, hello, all. And Blake, I wanted to share that Awake is good on audio.
It is. And she has like her family members who have texted her and things. They are reading their text, which I think is really cool because it's a memoir. And so I've never seen that before. So I think that's really neat that she has like her family and friends that wrote the text or whatever. They are the ones reading that in the book. I think that's really cool.
Well, that's delightful.
Yeah.
Good night, song.
Right.
Night.
And Barbara says, yes, I have one book in each hand, audio going and an ebook. You know me so well, Sarah, but really only finished 23 books so far this year. Not my best year. My goal is 27.
No.
If you have all these going, you might get to 27.
Right.
You finished 23 books. You didn't only finish, you finished 23 books. Be proud of that
That's right.
accomplishment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Don't the average, I don't know about not the average American, not everybody else, only read maybe 5 books a year?
Try 0, I think.
it's
I don't
less
even
than
think that many.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah. I
yeah.
think it's like 1 a year.
And
One a year?
Barb's had a lot going on this year.
Legit.
Read 23 books.
And you read 23 books.
Oh,
And you have 28 going right now, which is more than your goal.
Right.
Yeah.
Practice,
If you
girl.
would just
You're
buckle down,
amazing.
Barb, and finish all of them, you'd finish at 50 or
That's
something.
amazing.
And she said normally it's 50 to 80. Oh, and I will not be taking any more pictures of Gertrude. She is retiring from the spotlight. Just Greta Garbo.
That's hilarious.
Sorry, just
Barb,
like
you've had a
Greta
year
Garbo.
like me. Like you and I have had crap years this year, so next year will be better.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Christine said hello to Debbie, Elizabeth, and Michelle. And yes, I am an oddball. Normal people scare me. And that's why we like you, Christina, though.
There you go.
And Kat says I read 1 chapter and made it to chapter 4, 29 pages out of 374. And Anita got 28%. And Carmen made it to 29% and skipping Christmas. And Kristen, I said, I missed out on that sprint. I caught up with friends. Thanks for hosting the storm. You're welcome. And that was productive. You were chatting with friends.
Mm-hmm.
And Jill said 12 pages left of pumpkin spice and everything nice. Almost done. And Christine says, read a few more chapters and fighting my phone.
Oh.
Always fun.
And Anita says, thanks for a sprints, lady. I hope you have a great night and be safe and warm and healthy. And see you all soon. Thank you, Anita. I hope you have a good rest of your week as we are just starting it. It is Monday. I'm like, what? I've lost track of what day it is.
I thought today was Friday. I don't know where I'm at.
And Angel says, I think I'm at 14% and slashing through the snow.
Nice.
And Cajun says, OMG, I was in the kitchen and y'all started talking and scared the snot out of me.
That's
That was
hilarious.
not good.
I feel you, Cajun. I feel you.
Saw
Got
people
you.
in their house.
But she got to 51%. She's halfway there. And Emily said, no reading done. Ate a snack so that I can take my meds later.
Yep.
And Brian said got just a chapter this time. That's good.
Well done.
And Kristen says, thanks for hosting today, Stormy and Tiffany, Sarah, Blake, Foxy, and Lee. Have a beautiful night and sleep sweet.
You too.
And Kat said, thanks for the sprints, lovely ladies. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your week. Good night, friends. Good night, Kat.
Good night, Kat.
And Angel says, that looks like Santa turned out cool, Sarah.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Amazing.
It does. And Elizabeth says, Tiffany, I don't know if there's any way to access the whole Audible Plus catalog. Sometimes I can get a short list of books that come up as recommended, but it isn't the whole list at all.
Yeah, I hate that.
That's usually it. Yeah.
Thank you. I just wondered
And-
if I was missing something, so I appreciate the feedback. Thanks.
And then Kim says, always tell them, just get my hand. Yeah. If you know that's where it's going to work the best, it's just easier than just getting poked, because I don't like needles, so I just want you to do one and done. So it's gonna get
I tried it today, and she looked at me and she said, well, we have to use a bigger needle. I'm like, how big? Like,
yeah, I was like, wait a second.
she holds up like it's blue. Like, I know the butterfly part is blue. And I'm like, no, that's fine. She goes, are you sure? I'm like, I had a heart transplant. Just do the damn thing. Don't question me.
Yeah. And Liza says, I just do individual author searches to see which, if any, of the books are on there for all the plus.
Gotcha. Thank you, Elizabeth.
And Emily says, I had to get HIV, Hep B, Hep C tested after a student bit me. 6 needle
good
pokes
Lord.
later by 3 different people at 2 different locations, and then finally got a vein and the blood drawn.
I had to
And
do that same series for kind of the same reason. I mean, along the same reason, but I had to do it over like a several months period of time where you had to go in and do like, it was wild. But it's horrible.
As of now, it might change as I get older. Nurses love my veins. They said they could find them easy.
Nice.
As of now.
Yeah.
God, I wish.
And see, Elizabeth, you're the only person that probably noticed that you boo-booed your there and there because I didn't.
That's one thing
I
out
was like,
there,
what
there,
is
and
she
there. I
talking
don't
about?
know.
Yeah. Because he spelt it the wrong or autocorrect or something. Because the autocorrect strikes again. And Emily says, also, I had to go through a blood-borne pathogen test 2 times because of student bites.
That's
just
the point
crazy.
that I would have taken up, like, I don't know, working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Because
Well, did you see that one recently? A lady got scalded by coffee. Like this lady threw hot coffee on a worker
saw
because
that.
it was a silly fight. It was something stupid, and the lady got mad and she threw the scalding coffee because I think the lady gave her coffee for free because they weren't serving breakfast anymore. Like her order wasn't placed or something. And so the lady was like, the manager was like, we can't do that. All of our breakfast is turned over, but I can give you this free coffee or something. And she was screaming and then threw the coffee in her face and then left. It was crazy.
I saw the video of it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
People, I don't like people.
Yeah, people are insane. I've had them threaten to like throw their sandwiches back at me if I didn't get it right. And it's like, you know what?
that's getting
I'll
tired.
be throwing it back at you and then walking out the door because I got fired. But you want to not throwing stuff at me and I'm not throwing it back.
So I don't know if there's any like quote unquote safe place to work anymore.
You're not wrong.
If there is, it's very slim.
Unless it's a call center and you don't have to actually deal with people face to face. You can just hang up on them.
Yeah, you still get, and they get those or get recorded, and you still get, because I have to
Oh,
deal
I
with
know.
phones and stuff, and so it's fun.
Yeah.
As a customer service rep, I can tell you, I know.
I bet you do.
When I worked at McDonald's, this one lady got mad because they wouldn't let them have breakfast because, like, you know, we have to go by our general manager sets the clock, and it doesn't matter if your clock says it's not timed for it to be over. Ours says it is.
You're right.
And you know, you argue with them and they get mad. And I had somebody call and they're like, I just wanted to let you know I'm eating a biscuit and gravy at Brahms. And I said, oh, that's good.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Happy Easter. I don't know. I'm like, do you
enjoy your
think I
biscuit.
really care because you didn't get your breakfast here at McDonald's because we were on lunch? I mean, I don't care.
Right.
And Angel says, sorry about that. Oh, yeah, that's nasty. Emily said, thanks, it is 10 years ago, but I have scars still from one of the
Good Lord Almighty.
And Barbara says, Blake, have you read the library book by Susan Orlean?
Mm-hmm. It was really good. My book club read it a couple of years ago when I was at the library. So we had a very good discussion. So yeah, that's a good recommendation.
And Emily says, thanks for this, French ladies. I'll be switching to side jobs as I get ready for bed. I have 1.5 stories left. Awesome. You're almost done. And Christina says, I've been working on our Christmas cards today, hoping to get them out before the end of the week. Awesome.
Perfect.
And Angel said, good night, everyone. Thanks for the spring storm, Tiffany, Sarah, Lee, Roxy, and Blake. And Emily says, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, blood drawn for that testing. Ugh.
That's what that-
After the initial blood drawn. And Kim says, they find one and then it rolls.
Yeah, I like to say mine hide.
Yeah. It's like, they're scared. They're like, y'all are talking about taking their, blood. They're
like, we're done with this crap. This is enough. Thank you very much.
And even with like poor dad, like I try to get him to drink as much water as like possible. And he's like, well, I'm drinking. And he can't drink it too late in the night or he's going to be up going to the bathroom all night.
Legit.
and then he can only drink so much in the morning beforehand and everything. So he tries, but he just the older you get, I think you just get like more dehydrated, and your veins just don't. Unless
the
you just
nurse
have
told
really
me-
awesome veins.
The nurse that I had who does the tap, she explained that the one medication that every transplant recipient is on, one of the anti-rejection meds, tends to flatten your vein for whatever reason.
Ooh.
And I'm like, that's great, because we're the ones who need the most needles, but yet now our veins are all shot from a medication.
Yeah. Bryce says when I give platelets, the nurse says they love my veins.
Thank you for donating platelets. Thanks for donating blood or anything like that.
Yeah.
And we have
You're a hero.
reached the end of the comments. So does anybody have anything coming up that they haven't talked about that they might want to talk about?
Well, I had to cut everything short, so I don't think anybody got to say what they
Oh,
had.
you're right. No,
Yeah,
because
that
Mr. Cairo
that
needs
is
to use the
true.
lube.
Yeah.
What's that?
Mr. Cairo needed to use the lube.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. So yeah.
I can't make him wait.
Yeah.
You don't want to be cleaning up a mess.
I just feel
Right.
bad. I took him to the groomer, and I took him to a new groomer, and I might have told some of you this, but the last groomer I took him to, and they now shut down, but they drugged him, and I didn't know at all, except that probably 10 hours later, so it was like Saturday morning, this has been months ago, it was like a Saturday morning, and still at like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, he like couldn't wake up. Kevin had to shake him, and his eyes were kind of like funny and everything. And I called him the next day, and I was like, what in the world is going on? They're like, oh, we would never do that. And I'm not going to say, because I know there's some people. I was like, I said, so I called my vet, and I said, this is what happened. I said, they're saying they didn't give him anything. So I think I need to bring him in because there's something severely wrong with him. And the vet told me, she said, where'd you take him? I told her, and she said, your dog was probably drugged, do this, do that. And I've never taken him back there, and they just closed up. They just
Really?
closed up. Yes. Wow. But and this was months ago. So I'm thinking, so I had to take him to the groomer Saturday. I took him to a new spot. And between that and seeing the videos, you saw the videos go viral of the lady like hitting the dog at the groomer.
Yeah.
I was like, I told the guy, I said, I'm not trying to be a crazy person. I was like, but my dog's my baby. I was like, so if he acts up, do what you need to do, put a muzzle on him, but please be nice to him, because I know he's just a dog to you, but he is my baby. And he's like, it's okay. I was like, I've had, between the drugging really bothered me.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. So.
Anything coming from your channel, Tiff?
I had my wrap up come out yesterday, and I have maybe a short tomorrow and something on Thursday, but I have no idea what.
No vlog from me today because I was just too tired after my back and forth to the hospital. So we'll be back vlogging tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's probably going to be me for the rest of the month, basically.
Nice.
Blake?
I posted a video today on books that if you like my reading taste, this is what I read, kind of a thing, and then my rating. And then I think I'm gonna take some B-roll footage at the bookstore tomorrow when I go in. And it's new release Tuesday, so I'll probably have some new releases to talk about. Maybe I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then I think I'm gonna do a gift guide little thing. So always people I feel like always need book recommendations for family members if you're a book pusher. So I'm gonna try to do some book pushing recommendations for your loved ones for the holidays that aren't necessarily Christmas, that you could use all year round. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this is why she has over 1,000 subscribers, and she doesn't understand how it happened.
I don't know how it happened. It's wild. It's wild.
This is
Roxy
you just have this personality. I'm telling you, I knew what I told you. I said me only got like 130 subscribers. Like y'all give her the 200 subscribers. How am I gonna get her the 200 subscribers? I don't have that, and I don't know what voodoo I did.
You did some kind of voodoo. I don't know what it is, but you did.
And I love it.
People
and
too.
I love it.
You were like, everybody better go subscribe.
Yeah, she was like, go do it right now.
Right. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna find you. So that's what happened. We all know.
That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Kids are both amazing. Really.
I'm looking forward to that video. I really am.
Yeah. Do you have anything, Lee?
I have a tag coming out. Spoiler alert, you're all tagged.
Oh, fun.
And it's a very easy one. It's a very easy one to do. So
Nice.
I will do it.
Yeah, it'll be my first tag. Like,
Yay.
so thanks, Lee.
Sure.
Cool.
I haven't done a tag in forever.
I have.
It's a very easy one.
So
What do you have, Storm?
I have my 2 on Tuesday, and of course Bookmas. I'm doing
Yay!
stuff.
With
With
Roxy.
your
and
amazing
Unhinged.
thumbnails.
Yeah.
Thanks to Roxy.
Roxy's thumbnails, yeah.
Roxy,
I don't
they're
remember what I
really
did.
incredible. They're really great.
They're pretty funny, yeah.
Some of them took me a while because one of them is like I'm using Storm's picture, and it's like it keeps showing some guy I've never seen before, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" It does that to me. I'm like, "What are you doing? This is not what I asked for."
She sent one. She's like, "Wait, that's not you."
That's hilarious.
I think Roxy should make an appearance on Storm's thumbnails.
Oh, that would be brilliant.
I think that would be.
Hey,
I think
you
we-
should like be peeking around a corner.
Yeah,
and
something.
hiding.
Right? Like
There
from behind a
should be-
tree or something?
Yeah, like some hidden
Or
Roxy.
Roxy, can you make yourself like Cindy Lou Who and like put the
Yes.
it would just be your face?
Yes, or Max the dog.
Or yeah.
Oh, yes.
I could try.
That would be amazing.
That'd be awesome.
And Emily said she posted her Bookmas Day 8 video and is working on trying to learn CapCut. A vlog of Empire Storm will be coming if I can figure that out.
Ooh, fantastic.
Nice.
And then Cajun says, Tiffany, how horrible, bless his little heart.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Little guy.
So-
My dog screams,
oh,
and they have to like put all this like noise canceling things so people outside can't hear him scream. And when he's not in pain, but that's what it sounds like.
Mhm.
He just does it because he knows that if he screams like that, they'll stop. But I tell her every time, I'm like, just ignore him, let him scream,
Yeah,
just
keep
get it.
going,
I know, yeah. But it's
Yeah.
really funny. They have to tell everybody that comes in, we're not killing him. He's fine. He's just dramatic. It's fine.
Well, last time I had to take
love Bernard.
He's
the last time I had to take Dresden to the vet, I was like, oh my goodness, because you hear all these yelping and everything. It was puppy day. And they were giving shots to a bunch of puppies, and they were just all this yelping and stuff. And Dresden's already shaking anyway.
poor Dresden.
It's like
My old Bernard, my Bernard that passed away a few years ago, he had a pretty hard life, and but his fur was like really horrible, and he got a lot of mats in his back end. And we would try, even though he wasn't a long hair, we would try to comb them out, but he would scream and he would whatever. So finally, I'm like, let's just call the vet, and we'll take him there and we'll get it dealt with. Right? They can clip his claws and do all the things at the same time. So we took him there, and he would not let us like touch him at all. And he gets there and he's like loving them up and he's like purring and like, oh yeah, this is great, you know? And we're like, what the hell? We'd be like, you're going to see your girlfriend.
Right.
I like watching the videos with cats and vets and stuff, and they got those big mitts on or whatever.
That is a legitimate thing that I have had for cats. I'm not kidding. Our old boy Nicholas, he had a record because he bit me. And I had to go and actually look to make sure I didn't get stitches. No, I'm not joking. So the Toronto Humane Society came to our house to check to see whether or not he was like rabies.
Oh my.
And he went on record so that if he bit somebody again, he would have to have been euthanized.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was, and I'm like, now I've learned, don't go to the doctor if somebody bit.
Yeah.
The vet we used to take our cats to before we took them to this new one, they were just kittens about 6-7 months old, because they're all 11 now. They're all litter mates. They tried to convince us to, because in a lot of states in the U.S., declawing is not illegal, and I'm not a fan of declawing cats.
I'm with you.
And they tried to get us to declaw our cats. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. No, that's like cutting off your...
It's cutting off your finger, basically.
Yeah, it's like cutting off your finger. I'm like, no, I'm not declawing my cat. I said, I'm going somewhere else if y'all trying to convince me. I'm not, because I don't trust y'all with my cats now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What if y'all declaw them while I'm... No.
Yep.
Yeah, I had to take them somewhere else because, no, you're not taking... That's their... Keep their claws. They need their claws.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I just trim them.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
babies.
ladies, I think it's ready to wind it up. So
Yeah, Tiffany's
those
turning into a pumpkin.
those who need to go to sleep can go to
I
sleep.
am.
Going to sleep. I'm just getting started. When the night when it gets dark, I'm really wide awake.
There
I've
you
been
go.
Oh
up.
my gosh.
I'll
Yeah,
be getting
just-
some kind of weird message on the
Right? Me too.
Blake, did you check? Did you listen to those voice messages?
No, what happened to them?
You can't. They're not letting you listen to them.
No, they disappeared.
Oh, maybe it's a blessing.
Because I went back to listen to them because I saw them at like 2 o'clock, I don't know, some crazy hour. And then I was like, I'll
Yeah,
listen
that's
to
me.
Yeah, which is fine. And then I was like, I'll listen to those later. I don't have headphones. And then yeah, they disappeared. And I was like, oh man, I wonder what juicy gossip or whatever is in those
Maybe
messages.
that second one was wild. Maybe it was a blessing.
You get a message from Roxy and it's like, oh no, what's gonna be?
And it'll be at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So keep your phones on silent because
You can message me at all hours. My phone is on silent, but
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
my
listen
prime
to it.
time.
Yeah. So
Mine's
I'm
on
like
silent.
always wide awake at night. I'm always tired during the day and then I can't sleep at night.
I
2
get it.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
2, 3
Yeah,
o'clock in the morning, yeah, I'll be up.
I can't sleep anymore.
And that'll be my problem is I'll be like so tired because like I didn't get any sleep. I'll be so tired. But then when I try to go to sleep, I'm like, wait awake. Like,
That's
Right.
me.
Let me look at my phone. Oh, it's 4 hours later. You know.
Yep.
yeah.
Being friends with me is hard because I'm so random and sometimes I'm like, why did I say that?
It's okay.
All after the fact.
It's when Kevin says weird things to me, like at text, like 'cause sometimes Kevin will just send me a text with no context.
Yeah.
And so I'll say a random question back to him. And the other day he was like, why? And I was like, I don't know. So I was like, hey, I was like, ever wonder if spiders were to wear deodorant if they put them on all the arms or just the front two? I was like, I don't know. I thought we were playing random question game. Like,
That's
because
amazing.
Dad
My
does that
husband will
to
start a
me.
conversation in the middle of it. And I swear he had half the conversation in his head
You
before he
have
opened his
this.
mouth to talk to me.
that's
Yes.
why I do it, because it'll be like the most random thing. I'm like,
Yep.
I don't even. So I'm like, oh, I thought we were asking random questions.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Dad
That's a
does
great
that to me all the time. He'll be
question.
talking about something. I'm like,
Bella.
who are you talking about? Or what are you talking about? I don't have a clue. He's like, well, you're supposed to know. And I'm
Oh, well, pardon me. Yeah.
like, okay, ladies, we're gonna go. Bye.
Bye.
thank you, Laura. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. I know, Bobo. Time for bed. Good night.